Number 7 is understanding and having a risk mitigation system in place. So many people never start a business because they are so afraid of losing money. And I get it. I used to have the same fear. In fact, in 2010, we bought this house to flip and I was scared to death. It wasn't even that expensive of a house, and it was the first time that I borrowed private money from someone else. I was so afraid that we were gonna lose money on this house and that we were gonna lose this investor's money, and it just stressed me out and it paralyzed me. I had a hard time sleeping at night. It was horrible. And then the following year, we ended up flipping 60 houses, and the year after that, 120. And I wasn't even phased at all. What was the difference? I had a risk mitigation system in place. Basically, in a nutshell, in the end of 2010, we started buying some rental properties. In the beginning of 2011, we were out of money and had to sell some of those rental properties. We made a killing on those properties that we sold and decided to sell some more, which gave us more capital, which allowed us to buy more. Every house we bought, I thought of it as a rental property in my mind. And then that way I knew if we couldn't sell it, we could keep it as a rental and still have a great rental property. Having a solid plan B allowed us to move forward without the fear holding us back, which allowed us to grow and scale. Going from making $50,000 and hardly being able to pay our bills in 2010 to making a 7-figure income just working a few hours a week in 2012. It was unreal. There's a term in business called bootstrapping, which essentially means growing your business with spending little to no money, and it happens all the time. In some cases, I think starting and growing a business this way is the best way because it causes you to think outside the box and come up with long-term sustainable solutions to growth. If you start with no money and you figure out how to make money, you know you're profitable. Other ways to mitigate risk in your business is to partner with others in exchange for equity versus paying them. You can pay salespeople commissions and a whole slew of other things. You can also use OPM or other people's money to help mitigate your own personal risk.